Here is the history of Rohan. With the upcoming release of The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim, let's take a deep dive into the history of Rohan, the land of the Horse Lords and home to some of Middle-earth's most legendary tales. Set roughly 260 years before the events of the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, this animated film focuses on the story of Helm Hammerhand, the iconic founder of Helm's Deep. But who are the Rohirrim and how did Rohan come to be? The Rohirrim are a proud and noble people of Middle-earth known for their unmatched skill in horseback riding and their deep connection to their horses, which they consider sacred companions. They are descendants of the Eotheid, a northern tribe that once lived in the upper Anduin Valley. The name Rohirrim is actually Elvish, meaning people of the Horse Lords, and their language, culture, and naming conventions are all inspired by Old English. Their identity is intertwined with their cavalry, the Riders of Rohan, famed warriors who strike fear into their enemies with their speed and discipline. Now let's take a look at the founding of Rohan. Before becoming the Rohirrim, the Eotheid were a horse-loving people from the northern vales of Anduin. They were allies of Gondor, sharing ancestral ties as descendants of the Northmen. In 2510 of the Third Age, Gondor was in grave danger during the Battle of the Field of Celebrant, where Easterlings and orcs threatened to overwhelm the kingdom. Gondor's steward sent messengers to the Eotheid begging for aid. Their leader, Eorl the Young, answered the call. Riding south with his people, Eorl arrived just in time to deliver a devastating cavalry charge that saved Gondor. In gratitude, Gondor granted Eorl the land of Calenardthon, a vast and fertile region to the north of Gondor. Eorl accepted, swearing the Oath of Eorl, a vow of eternal friendship and mutual defense between Gondor and the new land of Rohan. Eorl became the first king of Rohan, and the Eotheid settled into their new home, where they built their capital at Edoras. His son Brago later constructed the Golden Hall of Meduseld, the heart of Rohan's royal seat. Eorl's descendants, known as the House of Eorl, ruled Rohan for generations. Each king left a mark on the kingdom's history. Eorl established the kingdom and its legendary cavalry. Brago expanded Rohan's borders, but died of grief after his son Baldur vanished in the paths of the death. Many succeeding kings faced challenges, from Easterling invasions to conflicts with the Dunlendings, a displaced hillfolk who resented the Rohirrim for claiming their ancestral lands in Calenardthon. This tension with the Dunlendings became a defining struggle for Rohan, culminating in the time of Helm Hammerhand, the kingdom's ninth king and one of its most legendary figures. But who was Helm Hammerhand? Helm Hammerhand became king in 2741 of the Third Age, known for his immense physical strength and unwavering determination. His reign is defined by the Long Winter, a period of extreme hardship, and his legendary defense of Rohan. Helm earned his name through his reputation for using his fists as weapons, delivering blows said to be as strong as a hammer. His volatile nature and uncompromising leadership earned both respect and fear. One of the most pivotal moments in his reign was his feud with Freka, a wealthy and ambitious lord of mixed Rohirric and Dunlending descent. Freka sought to consolidate power through a marriage alliance, proposing that his son marry Helm's daughter. Helm suspected ulterior motives and rejected the proposal. During a heated council meeting, Freka insulted Helm, who responded by killing him with a single punch. This act not only cemented Helm's nickname, but also fueled animosity with Freka's kin. Freka's son, Wolf, fled to Dunland and later returned with an army of Dunlendings supported by Saruman, who was beginning to manipulate the politics of Rohan and its neighbors. This invasion coincided with the Long Winter, one of the harshest in Middle-earth's history. Helm and his people were forced to retreat to the fortress of the Hornburg. Helm's defense of Rohan secured his place as one of the greatest kings in the kingdom's history. The fortress he defended became known as Helm's Deep, and his story lives on as a symbol of courage and resilience. The War of the Rohirrim animated film could explore these events, bringing to life the legend of Helm Hammerhand and the trials that shaped Rohan into the horse lords we know from the Lord of the Rings. What are you most excited to see in the film? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. See you guys next time.